Hello everyone, it's the Mongoose and today is Manga Mail Day. We have a ton of packages to open today. All of my holiday orders have finally came in from Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, holiday sales. They have all finally arrived and I finally have some free time to open them, so I'm really excited to share them with you. My finals are finally over, so I have a whole month off. I'm gonna be binging all of these mangas here and right behind me. I'm super excited to do it, but let me go ahead and share with you what I have gotten over this month because it's actually quite a lot. It's probably my biggest haul. I feel like I'm gonna keep saying that and they're just gonna keep getting bigger, but let's go ahead and open some packages. To be quite honest, I don't really remember half of the stuff that I ordered, so it's gonna be a nice surprise to see what we got. But I actually have some packages that I already opened. There were packages that were coming in earlier this month and also like mid-November, and I kind of couldn't wait to open them. So let me show you what I got here first before we jump into this big pile. So first series that I picked up is actually Spy Family. Now I have volumes 2, 4, 5, and 6 right now. I'm waiting on volume 1. It keeps getting pushed back, so I can't dive into the series yet. And volume 3 might be in one of these packages. I hope that it is. But yeah, everybody has told me to read this series and it seems like something that I would really like. So I really didn't hesitate to just pick up pretty much all of the volumes right now. And I'm really excited to dive into it. I'm just waiting for volume 1. It keeps getting delayed by like a week. So Barnes & Noble, come through, please. But Spy Family is our first pickup. All right, next up is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 3. Now I haven't read Volume 2 yet, but this is a series that I already love, so I had no problem picking up Volume 3. I've also kind of made a resolution to try and pick up more volumes of series that I already have instead of just picking up all Volume 1s. It's really hard because there's so many great stories out there, but we picked up Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 3. Next up is a manga that I'm really excited about, and that is Burn the Witch. Now honestly, the cover is absolutely awesome. I think it actually comes with something, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it. But as I was reading the synopsis of this manga, it says that it is set in the world of Bleach because it's by the same mangaka of Bleach, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have already read Burn the Witch, let me know guys if I have to read Bleach first, because I'll do it. I will happily do it. It says that it was supposed to come with a poster or something, but I don't see a poster, but this artwork is absolutely beautiful on the cover, super stunning all the way around. I really love it. So yeah, if anybody has read Burn the Witch, let me know if I have to read Bleach first, please, because I really want to dive into this. But we picked this up. It's one that I've had my eye on for a little bit, so very excited to jump into it if I can. So the final piece of manga that I've already opened before we get into the unopened stuff is Chainsaw Man. Now we have volume 1, so I can definitely jump into it now. Volume 2, 3, 5, and 6. I still have to pick up 4, 7, and 8. I think I have 4 ordered, so I didn't hesitate picking up Chainsaw Man because I've heard so many great things about it. Personally, I'm not like the biggest shonen fan. I enjoy shonen, but it's not my favorite genre. But since I've heard so many great things about Chainsaw Man, I really didn't hesitate picking up pretty much the whole series so far. So I've got it. I'm very excited to jump into it. And yeah, we just need volume 4 and then 7 and 8. But definitely gonna give this a read very, very soon. Okay, let's start with this order from Books A Million. I think I have a couple of manga from Books A Million in this haul, but they sent them all like individually for some reason. It's kind of weird, but let's see what this one is. Okay, I've got it. Oh, Happy Sugar Life Volume 2. Now this is a very exciting pickup for me because I already have Volume 1. I haven't jumped into it, but I was looking at picking up more volumes of Happy Sugar Life and like all of them were available except for Volume 2. I went on like Right Stuff, I went on Barnes & Noble, and I looked at a couple other sites. I could not find volume 2, but luckily Books A Million had it, so I just picked it up right away, did not wait 1 second. So we've added Happy Sugar Life Volume 2 to the collection. I've heard that this is quite a read, so I can't wait to start it. All right, let's keep doing the smaller packages. So this one is from Barnes & Noble next. Now this haul is a cumulative haul from Target, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and Right Stuff. So I ordered manga from pretty much everywhere because everyone was having a sale, so I couldn't really pass up on it. Now what did we get? Oh, I am so excited. My Dress Up Darling Volume 3. Now for some reason this one wasn't sealed like the first two, but very excited to jump into this. I still have to read Volume 2. I think that's actually going to be my next read because I loved Volume 1 so much of this series, and honestly like this might be my favorite series that I'm reading. I don't know, there's a lot of great ones, but we picked up Volume 3. I honestly love the characters in this story. It's really endearing, it's funny, it's heartwarming, it's got all the elements of a great manga in my opinion. opinion. All right, let's just keep going off of the pile. These are all just one-offs until we get into the bigger boxes, which have more. They've all been nice surprises so far, and in surprisingly good condition too, which is good. Oh, speaking of Spy Family, we have Spy Family Volume 3 that has finally come. All we're waiting on is Volume 1, the elusive Volume 1. Can't wait to get it. It's supposed to come like a couple days after Christmas. So it'll be like a nice after Christmas present to myself, and I could just dive through Spy Family. But we've got Volume 3. Next up, Books A Million. Let's see what they got. So we have Days on Fest, Days on Phase. I'm honestly not sure, but this seemed like a very lighthearted and fun read. It's about the main character who goes to a music festival, and apparently her whole world opens up. I think she just like starts getting intertwined with the world of music, which I think is a great story. It's supposed to be like lighthearted, a nice entertaining read, and I love mangas like that, where I can just switch off a little bit and not be like too heavily emotionally invested in the story. Sometimes it's nice to just have like a lighter read in there, so I picked up Days on Fest. I'm assuming because it's musical festivals, or Days on Phase. Correct me in the comments, please, but we picked up Volume 1. All right, our last small package, and then we jump into the bigger boys. All right, and that is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Now, I've been waiting to pick this up. It's one that I've been interested in from the get-go when I jumped into my manga reading experience, and I just, for some reason, haven't picked it up. I always see it, and I'm like, I should get that, but then I don't. But we finally acquired Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Volume 1. It seems like a really fun rom-com, and I love rom-coms, so there's not really much more to say other than I'm probably gonna love Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, so very excited to start this series. All right, and we finally jump into the bigger packages. So I believe that this order was actually from the Black Friday sale that Barnes & Noble was having. I think they were doing 15% off if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of pickups that I've been waiting to get, and 15% off, couldn't really pass up on that. So let's see what we got. Ooh, now this is something I'm very excited about, and that is Mushoku Tensei Volume 1 of the light novel. Now one, I've heard that Mushoku Tensei is absolutely incredible. I haven't watched the anime yet, so I really wanted to read it first. So I picked up the light novel because I've also been wanting to get into light novels as well, and I feel like Mushoku Tensei is a great introduction to light novels since it's such an acclaimed story right now. So we picked up Volume 1. Volume 2 seems very hard to come across right now. I'm hoping that they restock so I can get into that, but this will be my first light novel read for sure, and I am very excited to get into it since everybody is talking about that show right now. All right, so next up we have a pretty small manga, but it is No Matter What You Say, Fury-san is Scary. Now, this manga interested me a lot. One, it's a romantic comedy, so I've already picked it up because of that reason. But two, it's basically about the main character who sees Fury-san and thinks that she's very scary just because she has like a tough exterior, but it turns out that she's very sweet. So he kind of judges a book by its cover, and I'm assuming that he's gonna find out that she's really nice and something's gonna blossom. But I was really interested in this story just kind of based on the premise, and the title kind of pops out as well. It has a nice texture on it. It's a little bit short. It's only like 120 pages, and the manga is a lot smaller than like other mangas. But I'm very excited to read it. It seems like it's going to be a fun little story. So picked up No Matter What You Say, Fury-san is Scary. Next up, we have Platinum End Volume 2. Now, I haven't read Platinum End Volume 1 yet, but I have it. And like I've said, the covers and the artwork on Platinum End is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. So I'm going to pick up all of Platinum End at one point or another just because adding it to my collection is just like a beautiful piece of artwork that I would love to have. And I'm eventually going to jump into Platinum End. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen at some point. So we picked up Volume 2. All right, next up we have one of my favorite reads that I am currently into, and that is Zom 100 Volume 4. Now I'm hoping that I ordered Volume 3 because I don't have Volume 3 yet. I'm assuming that I did. I don't know why I would order Volume 4 and not 3, but the second volume was really good. I enjoyed the arc. I wasn't sure where they were gonna go after the first one, but the second volume was really entertaining. So can't wait to see where they go next in Volume 3 and then Volume 4. I'm probably just gonna go right through them because I'm really enjoying this series. Akira as a main character is absolutely phenomenal. The artwork is incredible in this as well. So we picked up Volume 4 and hopefully Volume 3 is in this box. All right, and next up we have a manga that I have been very excited to get into, and that is When Will Ayumu Make His Move? Now basically what this story is about is the main character is in a club with Ayumu and she thinks that he has a big crush on her, and from the synopsis it seems like she tries everything to get Ayumu to confess his feelings to her, but but for some reason he just won't. So it seems like a fun little game of cat and mouse, like her trying to get him to confess when it seems like he clearly likes her. So we'll see what happens in the story. It seems like a fun little rom-com. So very excited to get into this. I've been waiting to read it and I am just super pumped that I finally picked it up. And the last pickup of the Barnes & Noble portion of this haul is Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost Volume 2. Now I believe that this just released recently, so I had to pick it up right away because I actually really enjoyed the first volume. Not really like into supernatural things, but Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost had a really good story, some darker undertones, and a lot of great themes in it. So I was actually very pleasantly surprised by the first volume, which made me really not hesitate to pick up Volume 2, and I'm excited to see where Belle goes in this story. So if you haven't picked up the story and you like a supernatural theme, I would definitely give this a chance. It's a little bit darker and I'm really excited to see what happens next. All right, we have finally gotten to our Right Stuff box. It is the last box of this haul. And let me know what you have picked up during the holiday sales. If you picked up anything, I know that Barnes & Noble was running a sale, Target was running a sale, Books A Million was running a sale, and Right Stuff has been running a lot of sales. So if you picked up anything great, let me know in the comments down below. Like I always say, I love to hear your pickups and I love to see what you guys are reading because it generally interests me and makes me want to read the stories as well. Okay, so let's just go right into it. No looking, no peeking. We have, My Wife Has No Emotion, Volume 2. Now I enjoyed Volume 1. I thought it was a little clunky in parts, but picked up. And Mina as a character is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm really excited to see where Volume 2 heads next. I think that this story has a lot of potential. It's a very entertaining read as well. And Mina is just super funny, super entertaining. So I picked up My Wife Has No Emotion, Volume 2. I'm pretty sure this like just released as well. And if you see on the back, the artwork is really cool on this cover. So, all right, next up, oh, this is a thick boy. This is, I Am a Hero Omnibus Volume 2. Now, I haven't read Volume 1. I know that everybody says I Am a Hero is like one of, if not the best zombie manga stories. So I'm just slowly collecting I Am a Hero. I might like collect them all, then read it. But I'm really excited to eventually jump into this. I'm just reading Zom 100 now, and I know that this is probably going to be darker than Zom 100, but reading like multiple zombie stories at once might kind of like intertwine the stories in my head. So I'm waiting till I finish Zom 100 and then I'll jump into this. But we picked up Volume 2. All right. Next up we have, thank God, we have Zom 100 Volume 3. I just raved about Zom 100 before. So we have Volume 3. I'm gonna jump into this very soon because the arcs in the volumes are really good. The arc in Volume 2 was awesome, so I'm excited to see what they do in Volume 3. We have, yes, My Dress Up Darling Volume 4. Now, you guys already know I love My Dress Up Darling, so I'm just slowly collecting all of the volumes. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the most recent one to come out, and I don't know if Volume 5 is out yet, but I will definitely get Volume 5 when I can. So I'm very excited to get this. I know that the anime is coming out, I think early 2022 as well, so I'm trying to catch up as much as I can before the anime comes out, and then I can watch that as well. So we've got Volume 4. What do we have? A thick one as well. Wotakoi Volume 2. Now, if you guys saw my most recent haul, I picked up Wotakoi Volume 1. A ton of you recommended it to me because you said that it's a great rom-com, so didn't hesitate to pick up Volume 2. I'm just trying to pick up like Volumes 2 and beyond of a lot of series that I already have, so we picked up Wotakoi Volume 2. Very excited to jump into this as well. All right, next up we have, Rent a Really Shy Girlfriend. Now, I haven't read Rent a Girlfriend, but I've watched Rent a Girlfriend and I actually love it. I know that it's a controversial opinion. A lot of people hate Rent a Girlfriend right now, but I really enjoy it for what it was. I like the story. And I know that people say like the story is just really stretched out with nothing really happening, but I kind of just took it for what it was and enjoyed it. So I'm very excited to read Rent a Really Shy Girlfriend Volume 1. I might get all of Rent a Girlfriend first and read that and then jump into this. This follows like a side character in Rent a Girlfriend, Sumi, who I'm assuming was like a fan favorite if they're gonna make a whole spin-off of her. I'm excited to see like what they do with Sumi as a character and where they go in the future with it. Two mangas left, and second to last is Rainbow in Black Volume 2. Now, if you guys saw my review, you know that I loved Rainbow in Black Volume 1. It's an absolutely great story. It follows Kuro right here on the front cover, and she finds this little guy right here, Nichi, who is a happy mouse, and I'm assuming that their relationship is going to blossom even further. Nichi is an absolutely adorable character. It's a very lighthearted, easy read, and I really enjoyed it. I kind of just blew through it and kind of forgot about the time. So I picked up Volume 2, I think that volume 3 and maybe 4 is out right now, but it's a very fun story so far. So if you're looking for something that's like a little bit easier to read and just entertaining, then Rainbow and Black is really good. And also, honorable mention, I absolutely love the covers on Rainbow and Black. They're very simple but effective in my opinion. Okay, and the last pickup of the day is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's When Will Aimu Make His Move Volume 1. I double ordered When Will Aimu Make His Move. Clearly I really want to read this manga and I freaking ordered it twice. I'm gonna go exchange one of them because this one's from Right Stuff and the other one is from Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna exchange one for a different manga. Maybe I'll read this first because apparently I really wanted to read it that one day that I ordered both of them. So this is the last one of the haul, kind of anticlimactic, but we have a ton of new manga to read. I'm finally on winter break, so I'm gonna plow through as many as I can. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and I hope that you got some great pickups during these holiday sales, and I will see you all for one more video before the new year. It's going to be a little bit different than a haul or a review, so I hope that you enjoy it. And other than that, I hope that you have a great holiday and enjoy whatever you are reading or currently picked up.